Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I'm stacking, I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah. I wanna be rich, anytime slide. Stamps on the passport, baby, worldwide. Turks and Caicos, like yeah, that's a vibe. Sipping rum punch, then we horse ride. Shots, let's get the party live. Friday night, just got paid. Drinks on me, still screaming IV. And if I keep grinding, that's what it's gonna be. Cause I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I'm stacking, I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah. I wanna be rich.
Let's go.
I wanna be rich.
Early to rise, checking my checklist, being reckless, and I ain't even had breakfast. Living La Vida with a baddie named Frida. Face phenomenal and the body be off the meter. Young lad, putting a scuff on my sketches. Now I'm grown, putting better stuff in my dresses. Black feet, white sand in a pocket, locked in. Feeling like the one of us two, calling it popped in.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I'm stacking, I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah.
I'm everything I wanna be and then some. No matter the outcome, the income coming in. Belly rolls, they keep me on my toes. My queen dream, a queen is written on our robes. Cali living, switching time zones, private planes, I'd rather get in. I didn't always have money, but I had a vision. Still ain't had enough, I felt like it's at its limit. All day I'm feeling like the chorus.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping by. I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I'm stacking, I'm stacking. I wanna be rich, yeah.
This is an HTP joint.
Champagne and good vibes. Yeah. Las Vegas counting thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la.
C23. Pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
They let me out this bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption, cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places, homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist?
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
He was too faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spit any facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate,
driving
fast. You can visit Little Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting the snacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got better than mine, then that's
Okay, Divine from North Carolina. Peace, brother.
If you're feeling this shit, tell
shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy crime.
Shout out to my brother Victor Jack, the bun pumper.
Niggas still cool with him, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes, you can finish it back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in the box.
Good morning, Grand Rising, Grand Rising,
young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo, it's a rap.
Like button. Let's go, man. Shout out to my brother Joe Easy, man, and my whole Finn First. It's Monday. Let's go, man. All gas, no punch. That's how we do it. Let's go, man. Come on. Shout out to Queen City Fresh. If your car ain't Queen City Fresh, like Chief said, it stinks. You know what I'm saying? So get your car together, because you don't want to get in your car and your car stinks. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let me see if it's... Alright, we got a couple of minutes. Yeah, I pay $100 a month for my Wi-Fi. Look at my Wi-Fi.
Oh, no, it don't matter how much you pay. Wi-Fi be tripping.
Hell
doesn't matter how much you pay. Yeah. All right.
First and foremost, man, I want to say good morning, Grand Rising to everyone, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. How y'all tune in? Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Smash it, too. You understand what I'm saying? When you come in right now, hit the like button right off the top. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you guys Friday. But I want to go past Friday real quick, because I was just telling Shawnice about the video I played. If y'all remember the video I played of her when she was telling us about she was just uplifting black men, and I played the video for you. This is who was the person that did the video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna share the video again once she gets it to me. I'm gonna share the video because the video is a powerful video. So I want everybody to get. So without further ado, I'm gonna let her introduce herself before we go on. You understand what I'm saying? Let you know, because we got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So I'm Shanice, hey. And one of the reasons why I'm here today is because I want to talk about unity within our black community, especially with the risings of KKK and them, coming together against us and popping up in all these different areas. It's definitely time for us black people to unify and assert our power too. Again, not inciting violence, but inciting the fact that we need to come together, unify, and protect ourselves, protect our families, protect our old, protect our young. Like, it's time for us to come together the same way they're coming together. It's time for us to come together and protect ourselves and create unity within our communities as well.
Oh yeah. All right. So one of the first things that struck me when talking about this, when you first brought it to me a few weeks ago, was that you trying to unify black people. And I want to say this, and I want to say that this is my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? For one, like I explained to you, we are trained that we cannot unify. And I don't think the world knows this. In prison, if T.I. right now says, put out a call and say, yo, Trap, get all the brothers, tell them to come outside, we're going to work out. The cops come out there. They're taking us to SEG. You cannot unify. So we are trained. they'll come get me.
All right, listen, right? But you're one person. They can't lock everybody up at once. So even if they was to lock just you up, right? Then it still falls on the rest of us to still complete the task and come together. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-person mind.
So somebody has to sacrifice, like Marcus Garvey. There's a lot of guys that are sacrificing right now.
Some people
George
will
Jackson.
sacrifice. You get what I'm saying? Like some people, because what they have to do is they have to do this thing where they have to use you as an example. For example, remember back in the day with slavery, they'll take the biggest buck dude that everybody was afraid of and emasculate him down to nothing. Because the moment they did that, right, you looked at them like, damn, he was the toughest one. And if they could do that to the toughest one, what they gonna do to us? You get what I'm saying? Yes. And easily broke away your willpower to be like, we could rise up against them. But it's all a mind trick. Fear is a mind trick. Fear is a mind trick. So that's what they use on us, fear. For example, like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, baby, people heard their voice and was ready to follow them. Why do you think they silenced them? Because these men, we saw how people stood behind them. We saw how when they spoke, people rallied. And we can't have that. So if we want to cut the tree down, right, we got to take the strongest branch and show them that we can cut them down.
And what's the strongest branch?
I mean, honestly and truthfully, like I said, it's not just one person. For example, even after Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were gone, we didn't continue. We stopped.
And why do you think they would do that now?
I'm not saying they wouldn't. They would. Because at the end of the day, the one thing they fear the most is us coming together. Why you think they do this divide and conquer thing? Because only by dividing can they conquer. When we're together, they can't. That's scary for them. Us coming together as a whole is the most scariest thing. You think that they're scared of just one black man walking down the street by himself? Imagine when there's more of us together. Just us coming together is a fear for them.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. I seen it in prison when we unify. They come out. They get so nervous. They think that they're gonna lose control of the prison, and we're just trying to solve a problem that's inside the prison.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're thinking that we're gonna do something else, and they come out and they act like we're gonna. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you why they hold this assumption. In my opinion, right? Because disclaimer: everything I say here today is my opinion, my perspective, and my mind frame from the world that I see. Right? So doesn't mean it's a solid truth. It just means it's mine, belongs to me. Right? Now, the reason why I feel like they do that is because when we come together, right? In the back of their mind, they're always afraid that we're gonna do to them what they've been doing to us. That's the fear for them. That if these people get together, they are gonna do to us what we've been doing to them for over 400 plus years.
But you know what I hate? And this is not towards you or nothing, but I hate when women say us black men need to form. What about you black women need to form together?
No.
Why don't black women need to form together stop? And stop. You always say I'm not saying you. I'm just saying women. Some women always say black men need to form together. Why don't black women need to form together?
See, but both parties need to form together. But the men need to form first because the men are the head. The women are always under the man. The men are our covering. You men are above us. No, I don't care if women.
Oh, like, women are not going to agree with you.
No, listen.
Do you hear this?
No, listen.
Oh,
no,
my God.
I'm not saying this to pump either group up. What I'm saying is, even when you go back to biblical time, right? The man is over woman. The man is the protector. The man is the leader. The man is the one we're supposed to look to. Even though we live in a day and age where a lot of men act like boys, so we can't really look to a lot of them like that. And that's not all men, because I see some men who be on their stuff. But a lot of men act like boys. But really, you guys are the head. We're supposed to be under you. You guys are our protectors. So yes, men first and foremost should form because you guys are the protectors. You guys are the leaders. And then we're under you. We're right behind you.
But what happens when you got a woman that's trying to be the head, trying to be the... What happens?
All right. Every situation is different. So then you need to think about, has this woman been in positions where she's never had a man be the leader? That she's always had to be the leader? Has she been put in that position? Because not every woman is just that way for no reason. Some women have never had a man lead. Have never had a man that was the leader, that they can just sit back and be like, I'm comfortable because my man's going to do all this. And when and if he needs me, he's going to come to me. But right now I could sit back and chill because he got it.
Wow, she shut me up with that one. She shut me up with that one. But I'm saying, it's hard to get a woman like that.
But it's also hard to get men like that. So while you're saying that in the same breath, it's hard to get men like that.
All right, for example, I'm just going to stray off a little bit. Just like I was telling you earlier, how there's a woman on social media that she's my friend, right? She goes after men, some men. I don't comment on her post when she say, some of you men should have been abortions. Imagine a woman saying some of you men should have been abortions. Would you comment on that and like that?
I only wouldn't like it because I don't believe in abortion.
All right,
I
exactly.
don't believe in that.
So,
and you don't never know when you're aborting your next king, your next president, the next person who's meant to do something great. You don't know the soul you're aborting.
So what I'm saying, what I was trying to get at is that woman steadily always posting something about men, right? Some men, she says. I don't get offended. I don't go on there and I don't go, yo, why are you bashing men all the time? Because she's right about some of the shit she says. So I don't say anything. But when a man does it, why are the same women I'm looking on social media laughing at her and her posts about men, right? There are my friend in his posts about women.
From a mature level mind, because
yes.
I'm not the type of women to partake in any of this men bashing women, women bashing men. I've been saying that we, as men and as women, we both need to start doing better. Because the same way, like you said, there's a woman out there bashing a man, and there's men out there bashing women. When, I'ma hate to tell y'all this, but we both need each other. We both need each other. So we over here tearing each other down, bashing each other when we both need each other. We both need each other.
That's a fact.
We need, as men and as women, in 2025 and moving forward, we need to start doing better. If you don't like what a man's doing, write it down in your personal journal somewhere. I don't know. But do you have to take it to Facebook for likes, clicks, and baits? No. Because at the end of the day, I don't like black women tearing down black men, and I don't like black men tearing down black women.
I know.
Period.
You made it clear to me. You made it clear to me. And that's why I have never ever said a certain ethnicity. If I post something, it'll just be something I'm thinking. I don't say black women. I just say, why do this or that? You know what I'm saying? I never try to put it towards any individualized women. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. But moving on, when you say checking women, so when we were speaking earlier, when you saying how you had to distance yourself from that group. Now, was that a spot in your life where you had to check women and distance yourself from other women because of their alternative motives?
So when it comes to social media, I don't really spend too much time checking people unless they.
No, I'm not saying checking them like that, but I'm just saying.
My point is, right, energy. Even when you're on Facebook and you're scrolling through these sites, you're collecting energy, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want the negative energy. And if you're in a group just bashing a bunch of men when really accountability matters, because some of the men we get with is our choice. Just like some women y'all get with is your choice. So when you don't like the things that happen to you, the things that person puts you through, now you have to sit back and look at yourself and say, what part did I play in this? What part did I play in this? Even when it comes down to, I chose that person. And even after this, they showed me the red flags and the red lights, and I thought it was a carnival ride and kept getting back on it. Like, you have to start taking accountability for the role you played in your relationship or the situationship or whatever it was. You know? And it goes back to also taking the time to really get to know people. Sometimes we rush right into things. We don't get to take the time to know somebody through not just one season but all seasons. And people be like, well, I've been with this person for 6 months. First of all, you don't know nobody in 6 months. Even after a year, you might not fully know somebody, because we still got that we trying to please you outfit on. We trying to get you to like us outfit on. You might not even have seen us. It hasn't wore off yet. Right, you might have not even seen us fully in all of our seasons yet. But
then we seem like a chameleon. Because when you see me, the real season, you be like, oh, you're switching up on me.
Well, listen, it's not switching up, and if people will be honest, we all do this thing where when we meet someone, we want to put our best foot forward of ourselves. We don't want to show them our imperfections. We don't want to show them our dirt. We don't want to show them that yet. But you can only hide that for so long before you have to show who you really are. It's like that, what do they call it, the honeymoon phase? Yeah. When everything's good, peachy, and all that.
They say when the milk is cold, the milk gets warm.
When you're first with someone, you're on that honeymoon phase. Everything's beautiful, everything's bliss. Y'all talking all day and night. Like, you know, it's the beautifulness. But slowly after a while, you get to really know that person. And it's not all beautiful all the time. Like, no one's beautiful all the time. So, you know, instead of spending time bashing, let's start looking within, taking accountability, and taking more time to get to know people.
He said, all right, we got a lot of questions. Her mind is bigger than Rhode Island, bigger than Providence. She is talking about a black movement where men and women understand their position and they play their... Yes, cousin. Yes, man, yes. And that's why I build with women like this. And, yo, she got a lot to offer. You understand what I'm saying? Especially to our community. You understand what I'm saying? And I like that we could sit here and we could talk and you could. I never sat with a woman that's been so much, not on men's side, but can understand us.
Yeah, because I'm here to say I'm not on nobody's side.
Yeah,
I'm on like what's right and what's wrong. And you know, sometimes women, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean women are always right. Just because men are men doesn't mean that men are always right. Sometimes we're wrong. And as adults, taking accountability is also realizing when you're wrong. Not everyone's always right. Even I'm not always right. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes I got to look at myself and be like, checking myself. Like, dang, you could have handled that better. You could have said that better. Sometimes I got to apologize. Yeah. Like, but that's because I owe an apology. Like, I'm not always right. And
it's hard. And I know some women are going to be like, I always apologize. Yo, if you sit back and you think about it, it's hard to get a woman's apology. And sometimes, see, apology is not this. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes an apology is a hug. Sometimes an apology might be dinner. Sometimes you can feel when somebody is sorry.
Right.
You can feel when sorry. When a woman comes to you and you can feel she's sorry, you might get goosebumps. You might get goosebumps.
Damn, you ain't never had nobody say sorry. How you said I'm gonna get goosebumps off of this? This is
a woman coming to you saying, yo, I know that you overreacted, but I'm sorry. And really mean it?
No, but you have to do that sometimes.
Have you ever had a man do that to you? You shouldn't have to think that long, Shanice.
Well, I be forgetting stuff. Let me be honest, all right? I have my blind moments. They be like, do you remember this? I be like, nah, that happened? Yeah, Shanice, that happened. So,
right, so I'm gonna get
you know what? Most likely, because there's been times where my kid's father has... there's been times where me and my kid's father had to apologize to each other about certain things.
All right, so yes.
I'm gonna say that. And then, like, you know, my brothers and stuff, sometimes family, you know. So, yeah, there's some times where apologies were warranted. You know, there's sometimes where I might initiate the apology because I was wrong for something. And then there's sometimes, you know, later on we might come together and talk about something. Someone got to apologize.
What about if you and somebody had a quarrel, a family member, but you're not wrong? How do you owe the apology first? But that person's stubborn.
Okay, but I'm not going to apologize for something I'm not wrong for. So apologies happen when you're wrong and in the wrong. But if you're not wrong... Why are you giving someone an apology if you're not wrong? Now, you could be like, maybe, now, was your deliverance wrong on what you were saying? Maybe you could have delivered the message the wrong way.
That's what I do. I always deliver it wrong.
I've been like, you know what? I wasn't wrong, but it was the way I said it. It was the way I said it. I could have said it better. I could have came better. So...
And now that we on that topic, I'm going to freeze this for 1 second. I want to salute a couple people. First and foremost, I want to salute to all... the black men I seen in the mall with their kids, man.
I know that's
right. I really wanna I really gotta say this. That shit brought tears to my eyes to be in the mall and to see these young, I'm not talking about older dudes. I'm talking about young black men with their kids, man. In the stores buying them sneakers and stuff. It felt good to see my city, my community really stepping up to the fatherhood around my city. I'm seeing it. I don't know if y'all are seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm walking in stores and I'm seeing young men with their kids. And that, yo, I'm telling you, it's a, but when sometimes when I see you, they be looking at me like, damn, he know me and my kids. Nah, I be looking at you, and I go to him, I go, yo, man, that's it. You be a good father to him. And I want all the older brothers and brothers, when you see these young dudes out there being fathers, yo, let's start saluting them, man. Let's start showing them that, yo, that's the way. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this year, I've been really trying it. Sometime the other day, I pulled over. You understand what I'm saying? Well, because his carriage was, well, he didn't see the stuff coming out his carriage, and I wanted to help him. But because I know it was his first time pushing the carriage. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's a way you got to push the carriage when you're going down main streets in traffic. You understand what I'm saying? And I wanted to educate him on that because somebody had to educate me on that. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And them are the things that the young men need in our community when we see them in traffic with their children. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you guys in the mall that I seen. I told him yesterday, I said, yo, when I go on my podcast, I'm going to salute you guys because, yo, you don't see that. I'm being honest. I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago, it was hard seeing that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it could have been me. You know what I'm saying? I just see it a little more now. And I want to see more of it. I want to see more fathers at the basketball games. You understand what I'm saying? Let's give these women a break. Because shout out to all the soccer moms and football moms in my city. You understand what I'm saying? But let's stop giving them a break. You understand what I'm saying? Let's step up. Because all of us love sports.
Right.
How do all of us fathers love sports but not at our children's football games? You understand what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. We can go on Sunday and watch football, and you understand what I'm saying? We can't be at the game on Sunday. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So I want to salute to you fathers then. And without further ado, I want to say happy birthday to Miss Claudia Jackson. Yes, shout out to Miss Jackson. I know you're on here. Oh yeah, she's right here. Yeah, I said, look at that. As soon as I look up, I see her. You know what I'm saying? Miss Jackson, salute, happy birthday to Mrs. Jackson's mother, Miss Claudia Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Who turned 84 years old, and salute to you and many more birthdays to you, because it's hard to see our black women getting older. We got to start, I think that's what we got to start doing because they're hiding. You understand? Our big mamas are hiding now. You remember when Big Mama was always around? Our big mamas is like, I don't want to be around them young boys. That music too loud for my ears. I don't want to be around. I want to be around Trap. He smell like that goddamn reefer. Every smell like some reefer, or he's always looking at some girl. That's what the mamas are saying now. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the mamas are saying now. They're just trying to stay in the cut. Before the mamas had the newspaper. Pow, get out. You understand what I'm saying?
Need that.
Yeah, we need that. That's what I'm saying. We need that back. You understand what I'm saying? So happy birthday to Miss Jackson. So I wish everybody could wish Miss Claudia a happy birthday. Happy birthday. And I appreciate it. You understand what I'm saying? And the young fathers. I got a couple more things before I get back into you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to say. I gotta salute black man, years old, 1600 on the SAT. Did you see that? I've been trying to Google it so I can bring it up to you. Can somebody find it for me? I seen it and I lost it at 4:30 in the morning. Oh my God, I was so amused. At 1600 in the SAT, is that the best score?
I honestly don't even know if that's the best score, to be honest. But
I don't know. Can somebody tell me, is the 1600 the best score?
I don't know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Did you say he got scholarships?
Huh?
Did you say he got scholarships or he just got the highest score?
Yeah, he got the highest score.
Oh, all right. Then if he got the highest score, then
yeah, sure.
That's the highest score.
That's Chief.
How you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get my No. I want to put you on camera.
I was trying to say, in the chat, I don't know if y'all read it, said it. It was like National Memorandum 46 stops black people from unifying. That's why police and stuff, when we all together, they stop us from congregating or being together. They break us up.
It's part of 46.
National Memorandum 46 stop black people from unifying in large groups. You know what I'm saying? In the United States.
Get a mic check on it, Chief.
212. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, Jumanji sent me the article. He sent me the article. I want to show it to you. 16 years old. Oh, here he is right here. 17 years. I can't believe this.
Oh, I can. Black people are smart, baby. We innovators.
Doesn't everything come from us?
We the first people, so everything do come from us.
Damn, I can't get it. Can you read that, please? I can't. My eyes is bad. I'm trying to get it.
Oh man, I might murder his name.
Yeah. What is his name?
Salih Nagasi?
Salim Nagasi.
I don't know. I might have murdered it, but it's Sahli. A 17-year-old African-American student from West Orange, New Jersey, has earned a perfect 1,600 on the SAT. This rare achievement places him among less than the 1% of test takers nationwide. So your boy's like smart, because 1%.
1%.
He's on the top.
Amazing.
He's on the top, and yo, this story right here just gave so much inspiration to us as black people. I hope it really gave these young kids, because every kid I see, I'm gonna send that article.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because no, I you know what it is, and I want to really be sincere. Yo, when I seen it, it really gave me hope, because I really never thought we could be that smart. I'm not lying, because from what I was taught, the people always badgering us, and I never think we was gonna have a kid.
I can't even believe you said that.
Yeah.
I can't even believe you said that.
But I'm saying, if you've been programmed, right, to be let down all your, what do you think? I'm gonna believe that we're gonna have a black man at 17 with a 1600. If all I've been told, I've been a piece of shit, like you said in the thing, you said it. That's all I've been told.
Right, but for you to believe that is what shapes your mindset. For you to believe that is what shapes your mindset.
To believe.
Because someone could tell you,
I never really believed.
right?
I didn't care.
But if you don't believe that, that shapes your mentality when you don't believe it. Now, the fact that you believe it shapes your mentality, because what we believe shapes our perception.
That's a fact.
So it doesn't matter if 20 people told you, you walk around and you say, nigga, I am Dutch.
Yeah, like, now. But
I am Dutch. Like, what you mean?
No, I'm saying now as a confident man, I would. But we're talking about 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old kid
Oh, see, now that's...
And then back... Yeah, I've been in the institution since I was 11, so it's different. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you this, though. Even without the institution, did you have people in your life telling you that you could be something, that you was something, that you come from greatness, that you're leaders, kings, all that? Did you have people in your life telling you that? No. That also makes a different story, too, then.
And I'm no disrespect to the people that was in my life, but I ain't really had nobody tell me I was no goddamn king. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I just did, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? I told you, when I was growing up, it was tough love. You understand what I'm saying? I can't even remember my mother telling me how she loved me, because that's how we grew up. You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't just my mother. It was my friends' mothers. Our mothers just wasn't... Yo, that's why I love you women now. I just said this on my podcast. You're so affectionate with your children. Yo, I love my kids. I tell my kids every day, as soon as I see them, I love them, how much I love them, because I didn't get that kind of affection growing up. Right. I didn't see that kind of affection. Like my friends, I didn't go to my friend's house, and his mother was like, hey, yo, Roderick, come here, Roderick. Sally didn't go, come here, Roderick, I love you. Roderick, or none of my friends, you understand what I'm saying? Mothers never went to them. You understand what I'm saying? Bonnie never, rest in peace, went to Wayman and said, Wayman, come here, I love you, Wayman. Hey, Wayman, come here, I love you. I never got to see that. So I don't know, does that change my mind state, Chief? How my perception?
No, let me tell you something. As a mom, right? Again, disclaimer, y'all. This is just me, my opinions, my perception. Don't come for me. But as a mom, right?
listening, don't
it's your job to build your children. Because the whole outside world, especially for black men, the whole outside world's already going to tell your kid they ain't nothing. Like I said earlier, the first thing you learn is you're a slave. You don't learn
They act like
that you
honestly,
came from
you get
building
them-
nations.
yeah, they try
they
to
don't
act like
learn
they
that you
don't know
came
that.
from kings and queens and building stuff and you know what I'm saying? They don't teach you that. They automatically teach you was nothing. So even though we let our kids go to school and they learn stuff from school, you at home also got to be teaching your kids.
Facts. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to teach your kids where they come from.
I used
You
to
got to
get in
teach your
trouble
kids
for
that
that,
they come
though.
from
Yeah.
greatness.
I
No,
used to-
listen, and it's
yeah.
okay because you know how some people say, what I teach you at home, just don't go back to school and worry about because now you
I
in the
never
class
got told that
debating.
either. I
Debating
never
with your
got told
teacher
that either, but
about the
I got in
truth.
trouble for debating.
You
with
get what I'm
teachers
saying? Yeah,
about
because
the
they
truth.
mad when you tell the
Yeah.
truth about yourself, about our greatness. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that you know that you're somebody and you're something. You know what I'm saying? But it's your job. The school is indoctrinating your children, right? It's your job to be indoctrinating your children at home. It's your job.
I still remember. I used to say, how did Christopher Columbus discover America if there was people here already?
That's a
Just
fact.
common sense and not even really understanding
Getting into
the
history.
depth of what I was
Mental.
asking as a kid. But kids are honest. Kids just ask questions. They see something and they see what it is, even though they might not be smart enough to really put all the factuals together, but they're gonna ask the question.
Yep.
Like, look at that video that's going around Facebook right now. The little boy asking his father, and most kids go through this when they want to start knowing where they came from or how they got here. The little boy was asking the right questions, but he didn't understand what he was saying. He said, "So you mean to tell me, Dad, I was in there when you was a kid, and you put me in my mom? How did I get there? Would you put her in my mom through her mouth?" Like, he's saying all kind of stuff, but he don't know what he's saying.
God,
But he's asking the right questions.
Yeah. I know
You get what I'm saying? So as a kid, getting taught some history at home and then bringing that to school, even though you might not really understand all the facts of the history, but you stand on yours, but nah, and you be
It
like,
makes you more
Christopher
powerful.
Columbus didn't
Yeah,
set,
it makes you more
discover
powerful at
America.
school.
There was people already here. There was Indian and black people here already.
Right.
Yes.
But
But
let me tell you something,
go
in
to the
school, right?
principal's office.
They expect you to get an A in history just for you to graduate out of high school and realize that most of all the history they taught you was a lie and whitewashed. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So it's like, you want me to get an A in his story, and you got to look at it, his story, right? His story. You want me to get an A in that just for me to graduate and realize that most of everything you taught me was a lie, and was a lie about myself and my people.
All right, so I wanna get back into more of what group you're involved in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
How we
yes.
can unify us more. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into that. Let's see what's going
Damn,
on.
I said something too fast.
Yeah, but Trap, you had brothers in the joint who, to build you up, you choose not to embrace it. Yeah, that's
That ain't
true.
the same, but that ain't the same love as coming from a parent.
Yeah, that's not the same love as it's coming from your mother or
My
father.
grandfather
You know
didn't
what I'm
tell me
saying?
he loved me until he was dying. And I used to wonder all my life why he would never say it, but I did understand as time went over. But I thought I was hurt from not hearing that. I was hurt more actually hearing him tell me before he left than I thought I was all my life not hearing it.
Right. Because it was like you wait till that last moment, and we could have been building before this moment, and now.
Nah, but he always showed me he loved me.
See,
with
a lot of you
everything he
people
did,
that
you know what
got
I'm saying?
your family in your life and you got them to say they love you and stuff, you just can't understand. People like me and Chief, that we can understand it, how it was hurtful in certain ways and it hurt us. And now that you know what I'm saying, so people, some people don't want to hear that type.
Right.
Of, you know what I'm saying?
like, I was left feeling like, and still to this day, my grandfather left in 2008. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago. To me, it still feels like last year or a year before. You know what I'm saying? But I wish he didn't say it.
Yeah,
I wish he would've
man.
kept it. I wish he would have kept it the way it was.
Hearing my mother say she loves me now sounds funny.
Like, you don't know how to accept it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. With people like you that you don't know how to, when it looks like we're weird. I don't know how to
No,
explain
I'm not saying that y'all look weird. What I'm saying is like, so I'm gonna bring up one of the things I wrote in my second book, right? Your biggest asset in life is you, no matter what no one says. No matter what my mom say, no matter what my dad say, even if they speak life into me and they didn't, right? I'm my biggest asset. Me. Doesn't matter about anybody else. It just matters about me. Anybody that pours extra into me is just that extra. But I'm my biggest asset. I gotta love me first. I gotta cheer for me first. I gotta be my biggest believer first. Everything starts from within. Because, for example, even if you don't love yourself, how can someone else love you? Even if you don't think you're an achiever, then how can someone else pour achievement into you when you don't even see it in yourself first? So you are your biggest asset first. And then anybody else that comes after that is just pouring extra into the cup that's already filled. So no matter what anyone tells you, you're your biggest asset. Because what you think shapes your world. Even words, they talk about magic. Your words are magic. Every time you put something out into the universe, it does something. Period.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you finish. Yeah, I'll let you get it before you get it. She gets like this now. I'm sorry, audience. Yes, we gonna hop around and we're gonna move around because this is how we get. And if you're new to this, you're not gonna see what it's me and her. This is how we do it at the No Longer Trap podcast. We're gonna move around, but we're gonna try to stay on a positive note. That's anything positive, yes. That I know that we're probably hopping around and you're trying to move, but we're trying to basically always stay on a positive note. Right. You know what I'm saying? So without further
so we're going to bring it back to my main purpose of coming on here today.
Yes.
One is unity within our community, unity within our black people, right? Because if most people have been paying attention right now, we know that the KKK always been existing. They never died. They just assimilated into our doctors, nurses, lawyers, everywhere else. But now, since like 2024 and maybe even a little bit before that, we're really starting to see them pop up and pop out, like they're organizing, they're training, they're unifying, they're coming together, and their one purpose of coming together is us, to form against us,
Because they're losing.
Right. So, even for example, we saw them in Ohio in February 7th, and y'all don't mind me if I'm reading from my paper, but I want to be on point with what I'm saying. But, we saw them in Cincinnati, Ohio, February 7th, you know what I'm saying? New Haven, Connecticut, February 8th. In Australia, January 26th and February 17th. Like, they're not playing,
Now, this group can you explain about this group?
Oh, well, we all know who the KKK is.
Oh no, because I was thinking about the other people I was reading about.
For example, we got the KKK, right? But we also know that they form under different names, like neo-Nazis, Zogbot, stuff like that. They're not just one name, and some names you'll never even think that they are. Like there was a white dude on TikTok the other day talking, right? And you could tell he's a white dude who's not really with the KKK, but he was trying to inform us. He was like, they're everywhere. They've been training, gun training, physical training. You know what I'm saying? Unifying, coming together. He was like, and they're in every state, whether you know it or not. And he was like, and the bigger your state is, they're in more cities in that state. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing them.
So you think they're here in Providence?
Yes, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Like a cell tower, they're everywhere.
All right. So the Zobots, and I want to get you guys familiar with these racist groups that I just learned from this paperwork that I read. Oh. She's gonna tell you about. I'm gonna let her finish. I'm gonna say. All
right. But all right. So he want to bring this paper up. I'll bring it up. So y'all know that how the neo-Nazis came to Cincinnati, Ohio, February 7th, and how they stood over the highway bridge, and they was trying to come with their signs and everything else. And if anyone don't know about it, please Google it, because it's right there on Google. It will pop right up. But the black people came out and they were not having it, and I can honestly give props to the cops, because when you watch some of the dash cam footage, they was actually like trying to calm the black people, not trying to beat them up like they usually do, put them in handcuffs and stuff. They was literally like trying to calm the black people and let them know that they weren't worth it. But they weren't on the white people's side neither. They was like telling them they had to go too. So in the end, the black people basically kicked their butts, stole some of their little KKK outfits, some of their weapons and everything, and they ended up hopping in a big U-Haul van and dipping. And y'all be aware of them U-Haul vans, because they be popping up in them U-Haul vans, jumping out, mad of them at once. So y'all be aware of that too. But after this had happened, y'all know about the Aryan Brotherhood. I'm sure some people do. If you don't, please Google it. But the Aryan Brotherhood, they put out a little flyer of their own. And it was called the Aryan...
Not to cut you off. Now, I gotta say, this is the most disrespectful. I couldn't believe it was real. I still thought she brought in some fake.
This is real,
This is a real flyer. Chief, you gotta listen to this flyer.
Listen,
I'm just saying, this flyer is...
I'm listening to her.
So now this flyer is in response to the black people coming out in Cincinnati, Ohio, and defending themselves, defending their territory. So it reads, the Aryan Perception, that's the headline. It goes, niggers declare race war in Cincinnati, Ohio. A video on social media showing a large group of nappy-haired chimps brandishing firearms in front of police has gone viral this morning. The poorly armed niggers appear to be setting up a checkpoint in order to stop traffic and check drivers to see if they have nappy hair and ashy skin. The pathetically irrational reaction is in response to a lawful protest held 2 days prior. Now they're referring to their neo-Nazi protest. The protest was organized by a group of brave Aryan warriors, otherwise known as the Hate Club. That's another name, you guys.
Hate Club.
These honorable men were simply taking advantage of their First Amendment right, which the police feel politically and racially motivated reasons. The Zogbots not only allowed the Hate Club to be attacked, so the Zogbots they are referring to as the police in that sentence. The Zogbots not only allowed the Hate Club to be attacked, but enabled the vicious niggers to steal their property and burn it in the streets later that day. What is really irritating about the entire situation is the complete double standard. In the video, the Zogbot cops stood at the checkpoint and submit to the niggers. Embarrassing. If it was white people setting up checkpoints, the National Guard would be deployed against us. It's time to forget the rules of engagement. All bets are off, and in the end it talks about how basically it's their job to save their race. And if the cops don't want to be on their side, the cops can get it too.
And now, that's a threatening statement.
Oh no, but see, it's not threatening because they mean it. They mean what they said. They mean it. It's really, when you plan on going through with that, it's no longer a threat. It's real.
Wow. Now, Shawnees, can you tell us about the group that you're involved in, that you guys share information with, and can you be a part of that?
Oh, yes,
baby, yes. I know a lot more about you, and that she's in this group that they share information about. She's gonna tell you about it.
Yes. Hold on, because y'all know I want to come correct with this. So the group that I joined is the Lions of Judah Armed Forces, run by our president Nasir, and it is basically a group for us black people where we can come together, unlearn the lies that they have told us, form brotherhoods, form sisterhoods. You know what I'm saying? They teach us how to protect each other, how to use like firearms and stuff like that. Mind you, it's not a violent group. We're not here to insert violence. We are here to learn how to protect ourselves, how to come together. The 5-point mission statement: freeing ourselves from spiritual, mental, physical, and bondage. All right. So all that stuff that they've taught us that bonds us, makes us feel, have this less perception of ourselves and all that other stuff. Being a nation of morality, self-respect, and faithful to our creator, meaning like, honoring our religion, stuff like that. Turning back to being self-sufficient and an independent nation, which we do teach that in a group. We give out different we have one sister. She's so intelligent when it comes to different programs that help you educational wise. They got stuff that'll help you financially. We have the sisterhood group where we get together personally, just the women, and we talk about how to make our lives better at home with our children, stuff like that. Let me get this right. How to take care of the home, how to raise and guide our children, how to take care of our husbands, how to sew, cook, hospitality, humanitarian, learning modesty and most high behavior, learning to be virtuous women, learning self-defense, firearm and combat trading. You know what I'm saying? And we have that group on Thursdays, on Fridays just for the women, and then on Saturday we'll hold a group where all of us are together, the men and the women. I'm sure the men probably have their own group as well.
What's that other group? Homeboy got arrested. He was the leader, light skinned dude, wears the glasses all the time. I think they call it excuse my language, but I think they call it not fucking around or some shit or whatever. But it's they're kind of like the Black Panthers.
Oh, I never even heard of that.
You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like the new Black. They got the new Black Panthers party. That's popping. But then they got this other one. I'm sorry, I don't know their names right now. But some of y'all probably seen some of the videos and stuff or whatever. But they do everything that she just explained. I just forget their name right now. I
never knew there was
stuff
groups like that. You can
listen.
we can form that here. I mean, we don't
Without
got that, but
going
we
to
could
jail,
afford-
without them coming saying
Nah.
we're a gang and
First
coming
of all,
putting us
I
in
don't
jail.
care. I don't care what they say. We can't let them fear us
No.
and to stop doing what we need to do. Because that's what it is. It's all fear. When they make these laws to make you afraid of, they want you to be
Well,
afraid to do
intimidation
what you're
factor.
supposed to be doing. They want you to be afraid of doing what it is you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but I understand that, Shanice, but you're saying that from somebody that never dove on the knife.
That's true. But
I'm saying
one
that
thing
knife-
I understand
know,
is
but some
nothing
people
comes
don't
without
come back from that
sacrifice,
knife.
though.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
I know that.
That's true.
But
But
what
And
happens
that's
if you
true.
sacrificed already most of your life? You think you gotta you owe your life to sacrifice now?
What I'm saying is, do you owe your life to sacrifice for your kids to have a better future?
Yes, I do.
Do you owe your life to sacrifice so your kids can be who they want to be without
Yes,
worried
I
about
do.
getting killed just by walking down the street just because they're black?
Yes, I
Just
do.
because they're black.
And that's be my whole that's my because I'm already to the age that, man, I most likely lived my life already. So I live for my children. I'm trying to.
Melissa said, "How do you sign up for all
Oh,
those women?"
baby, I'm
for the women that's
gonna
watching?
give the number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the number.
Let them know how to
So
sign up.
I'm gonna give the number. Everybody, take a moment to get a pin or something.
Everybody
I'm gonna
get a
give y'all
pen.
a moment.
No, I need everybody to get a pen, man. Everybody get a pen.
And while y'all are
pen.
getting a pin, right, I'm gonna finish the last two statements because I did the first three. The fourth one is upholding self-defense, building a strong revolutionary army to protect the people. Number 5, knowledge of self, sisterhood, parenthood is vital. So I hope y'all remembered the first 3. But it's all about us coming together. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning, getting knowledgeable, learning how to defend ourselves, learning how to come together as a community. The president, Nasir, just secured a space in Alabama where he wants to do just a black gated community. You get what I'm saying? So it's like empowerment for us.
Killer Mike did that in Atlanta.
How do we unify the support? We gotta learn how to stop supporting. And,
All right, hold on.
See,
Let
we
me
gotta
give this
stop
number, then I can
taking
answer those
steps.
questions. Let me give this. So I hope y'all are ready with your pens. If you want to join, men and women, especially you men, because we need y'all out. Y'all are the heads. I'm not going to stop saying that. Y'all are the heads. Y'all are the leaders. So we definitely need y'all too. 763. Oh, let me wait for him too, because he got his pen.
763.
Dash 760. Dash 0789. And call the number. If they do not answer, call until they do answer, because these people, their husbands, wives, they got jobs and other things too, so sometimes they don't always get to a call immediately. So keep calling until they answer you, because they will answer you, they will call you back, they will vet you, they will tell you what they're about and all that other stuff. When you join this group, because I know you was talking about like how do you contribute, donate. When you join the group, you're on like a 90-day period. During the 90-day period, you will collect a whole uniform outfit, because when we go out to certain places, like when we're marching against the KKK, coming to certain places, and we unifying and come together, one band, one sound, one look. You get what I'm saying? So you'll get like during this period, you'll collect your pieces to your uniform. You'll start going to meetings and stuff. You'll start understanding what the group is about. They'll send you all the information you need to know about the group to see like if this is what I really want. Which if you're tired of the division and you're looking for unity, the 9 times out of 10 this is gonna be what you want. But you can also donate within the group. It's called like monthly dues. You don't have to give no more than $25, but if you want to give more than that, you can, and that money goes towards like helping them show up in different states when stuff is happening. Like showing up for people like dang, why can I not think of these names right now? Like Floyd, when that stuff happened with Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Going down there meeting with him, that Tamir Rice, like situations like that, you know what I'm saying? Going down to those places. When the KKK popping up, showing up, thinking they gonna be the only one there asserting their authority, like, you know what I'm saying? It's paying for things like land. You know what I'm saying? It's paying for certain things. So, you want to ask like, oh, how can I contribute? You're contributing even by doing that. You know what I'm saying? You could donate 25. If you got more and you want to donate, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do that, but they don't ask you for no more than 25,
So that money just goes to
things that need to happen within the
flights
group.
they gotta do. They gotta pay rent because they owe for buildings and stuff.
I was gonna say no, not personal rent, but if they
I'm
have
talking
like
about,
land or something
for
like
the
that,
buildings that's what I'm talking about. Because any organization where people gotta understand needs a financial base. Ain't nobody rich can have an organization and we can run on all cylinders without nobody's support financially.
Right.
So see, this is what I tell people: when you start something, you got to start something. So you financially it has to come from the bottom, because you can't start nothing without no money.
Right.
Nothing can happen for this group right now. If nobody gave no money for this group,
you need the support, though.
I know, but Chief, if nobody gave no money for this group, there wouldn't be no.
I know,
money.
but look, even when it comes down to us, period, there's a lot of us. Like, we could sit here and get this education and hear about these things, try to spark other people's mind and interest to unify and all that, and not go through what we go through as black people in this country. But we got something with us to where we don't know how to, can't, and won't unify. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get beyond that.
We got a Providence
gotta
School
get
Board
beyond that.
meeting on February 26th, and I think that everybody should go there, man. Shout out to my brother Kobe Dennis for posting that, man, letting everybody know we got a school board meeting on February 26th that we should attend, because our schools are, the kids are failing. The Pawtucket schools are failing, and our Providence schools are failing. You know what I'm saying? So I think as parents and as community activists and people, I think that we should go to these school meetings, and we should literally sit down with these teachers, and we should really sit down as just us. Yo, why are we failing? Because there could be ideas that we can give them.
I asked the question before. I'm like, who comes up with the school curriculum?
The state, right? Or is it the school run by the state or the feds?
I think it might be the state.
It's the state.
Because
the
I think
it's
I
not
think when you
states.
say the state, I know that embodies a whole bunch of people, but like somebody
above
or
all
somebody,
that.
yeah, above all that, like
Okay, is
who
it?
comes up with what the school curriculum is? Like, who sets the bar? Like, this is what's gonna consist of somebody being successful at getting an education, and you know, you're gonna get a diploma or whatever. It's not if you complete these things. Who comes up with that?
It all definitely always comes from like a higher
There's a lack
power
of
than
belief that our efforts will change things, so most people play the bench.
Yeah,
That's
and
a fact.
but that
Yo, shout out to
demeanor, I
Damage,
know,
man.
but because that's what I was kind of saying when I was saying before. I'm like, what Damage just said right there is like, you know, that's the shit that'll destroy anything of somebody trying to have us come together and unite or whatever. That kind of thinking right there. You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
I want to ask all
People
the
not
fellas. Remember when I was
participating.
telling you earlier about
Motherfuckers
prison,
not supporting.
right? That if Damage, can you explain to her that if you was Damage was to come on Prison Yard tomorrow and say, yo, fellas, I have a meeting, everybody come over. I want us to
You know
stick
what they're
together.
gonna do?
We're going to jail.
You wanna say?
So our minds get trained. We can't unify. And this is what I try to tell people like you that look at me like this.
If we was all out here, not
listen.
to cut you off, if we was all standing out here in the corner,
We're going to jail.
10, 15 deep, they come break us up and we could be on some positive
Okay,
shit.
but listen.
Not
listening
selling
to you
drugs,
tell
not
me,
smoking weed,
Trap,
not doing nothing.
we need to unify. I'm saying, does she know what segregation is like? Does she know what being down there, locked up, not telling you?
She'll
don't
come
know
in there,
this
fight
shit.
the power.
Yeah,
Yo,
she's
listen.
sitting
All
outside.
All right, listen.
You're throwing rocks outside.
I have never been locked up. Yes, right? But the one thing I do understand is there's no movement without bad stuff happening.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Gotta
Like,
happen,
Dave
so
Martin Luther
correct
King
it.
sit in
So
jail?
correct it, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he understood that if I want
Yeah.
to do this, his whole family
Those are
ended up getting
sacrifices.
killed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But he understood the price that had to be paid. I'm not saying that it's fair.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is if we all have that mindset, right, we're forever going to be stuck in the same situation. If we all have
And
that
that's what
one
that's what
mindset of,
Damage just
oh my
said.
God, we're so scared that they're going to, because the number one thing
And
they're
Tia
afraid of
said
is
that's
you
a-
coming
Tia
together.
said that's
That's
a
where
coward's
that's
way.
where laws and shit
She
came.
said
You get what I'm
that's a
saying?
coward's
That's
way.
the number one thing
And put there
they're
to
scared
protect
of.
themselves from us if we ever uprise or really came
But
together
what she's saying-
or found out who the fuck we really are.
But what she's saying is right. She's saying, is that a coward's way of getting dirty? Sitting on the bench, not doing nothing.
But sitting on the bench not doing nothing ain't never got nobody nowhere.
No.
It's never got nobody nowhere.
Yeah, but coming off the bench, you come off the bench, like Damon just saying, this is why people go on the bench, because they don't want to go get burnt no more. Why does it say people got to get burnt?
Let me ask you a question. Who are these people getting burnt? Because I ain't seen no big movements yet. So who are these people getting burnt?
Because everybody's scared.
Who is these people because they've done a good job of scaring us. They've done a good job of scaring us.
They did.
They've done a great, excellent job of scaring us. And that's why they're scared of us. What's the one group they care about? Our group. Our group. They don't really care about the Spanish. They don't really care about the Mexicans, the
They
Haitians.
do.
They care about the black people.
They do, because they got like, if a race war was to break out in this country, they're already prepared for that. Like, you already been enlightening people and telling people. They could round up every black person, and Latino people was added to the amendment. You know what I'm saying? That they could round up every black person and Latino person in the United States in a span of 8 to 10 hours. They got this. They got this United States sectioned off into 10 different sections with FEMA camps, with water and incinerators that burn at over 5,000 degrees.
Okay, now again,
You know what I'm
right? Imagine how hard that would be for them if we all stuck together. And when I say all, right, at that point, I don't even just mean black people, because I know we're looked at as like we're the stain. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, with this immigration stuff that went on, right? You have mad people like, well, why black people being quiet? Why they not saying nothing? Not realizing that most people weren't saying nothing because y'all don't want to be associated with us until something like this is happening. The moment something like that's not happening, y'all disassociate yourselves from us. You get what I'm saying? But imagine if we all stuck together. All of us. Not just the black people, but black people, Spanish people, all ethnicities of colored race. Imagine if we all came together and stuck together.
Yes, that's good. Now, hold on. I got my brother Dave on the phone. Hey, Damage. Yeah. All right, so you got something to add on, brother? I know you stopped typing for a minute and you called me, so you got something to say.
Yes, Melissa, they know together black people have power.
Efforts that it won't make a difference, right? And it goes through history. I'm not saying that we're supposed to sit on the bench. That's a coward's move, right? And we wouldn't have the advances we have now if it wasn't for the sacrifices that was made before us. Like the sister said, mentioned Dr. King. Dr. King could have tucked away with a middle-class life and had all the economic security that he needed, but he got off the bench and got dirty, went to jail, got knocked in the head, ultimately got killed. So we can't expect anything to change if we're sitting on the bench, or if we have this belief that, oh, if we come out and do this, then they're going to come out and they're going to do that, because we know that's the part. But at what point do you sacrifice? Like, a lot of people say we got to come together. That's all talk. All we do is talk. All we do is write shit down. It has to come down to action. And if we don't do it, at our age, with our generation, then what do we leave behind for the next generation? So at the end of the day, it's less about talk and more about action.
That's a fact.
And so my whole thing with the being incarcerated, yeah, you get conditioned to believe like, oh, you can't do this because they'll do that. But you know, as you know, I gave them 25 years of my life, bro. But I came out with an understanding that, you know, we got to do the stuff I learned has to be applied out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Or other than that, then my bid that time was really a waste. So what I was saying before was, we might not have had the love from my family when we got incarcerated. That's probably why we got incarcerated. We were never told we mad and so on and so forth. But even in them spaces, even in the ciphers in prison, brothers is telling you you're a king, a woman of queens. Respect them, stand up for yours, all these other principles. Whether you would choose to invest in them is on you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whether you're in prison or not, nobody has an excuse to sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to hear the sister cook a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this energy that's being consolidated in this hour turns into action, and people don't just run off into their life and forget about this. So
that's dope, man. That's dope, damn it. That's dope. I appreciate you, brother. I love you, brother.
Love you too, bro.
All right. And that's I understand what he's saying. Like, yo, how brothers always say that we always talk about unity, and then after this, you'll see that a brother or sister do the worst shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like me, I try to support everybody, but my new thing, Shanice, is I try to support people that support me. I'm tired of buying people's t-shirts, buying people's hoodies, showing up to people's events, doing this, and these people won't even share my No Longer Trap podcast. These people won't even buy a $20 t-shirt. These people won't. You understand what I'm trying to say? And I said to myself that I'm opening my heart back up. That's why I share people's stuff. That's why I do the things that because I don't want to be like that no more, Shin. I want to be able to, I want you know what the reason I bought this podcast? to build my community. I got this podcast, so it's a voice for everybody. So if you're selling something, y'all going on a No Longer Trap podcast. That's what this is for.
Promoting something.
This is for this is not for trap. This is for my community. This is for my city. Anybody can call my phone. As long as you're not a child molester or a rapist, you can call my phone and say, yo, I want to come. I'm doing this, and you can pull up. And you can promote your thing. Whatever you got going on. This is what I don't charge you. Other podcasters charge. I don't do none of that. This is what I do. This is how I feel like I'm giving back for the things I've done to my community. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is how I think I can uplift and I can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I can help somebody listening to my podcast someday, you know how many people done came to me and said, yo, I was listening to what you said today, man. Yo, that shit really affected you. And that's what drives me. You understand what I'm saying? So when people say, I just don't put a black label on what we do, Chief. You understand what I'm saying? But we try to uplift people every day. Yeah. That's what we do. Yeah. We just don't, we ain't not, what's some liberators group.
Talking about things and bringing attention
to
we
bring attention to things that, you understand what I'm saying? Conversation,
a
dialogue.
Yeah,
that's all. Whether it's ratchet or not, we'll bring light to it. Whether it's ratchet or not. Because there's a lot of things that men do that I talk about on here, and there's a lot of things that women do on here that we talk about on here. So I have women say, yo, you go both. They can't never say, oh, Trap just goes on this podcast and goes after women or goes after men. No, if you're out of this, and this is another thing I want to tell everybody in my city, and I want to say this one more time. If you do some diabolical shit in my city, mess with a kid, rape a girl, the cops chased you, you jumped out the window, you did something, I'm going to talk about it on my podcast. Don't fucking call me, yo, my cousin put a gun in his head last night and had his whole family hostage and they shot fentanyl in the baby, but don't talk about it on your podcast. Yo, that's what people be calling me. Hey, yo, Trap, man. Hey, yo, man, I know that my cousin just got charged with it. Yo, please don't talk. Don't say that to me. Don't do nothing diabolical, because can I tell you why? Remember when you had me in a robe and you had me on Facebook, my piece all out? You guys shared it to everybody. You talked about it. I didn't get mad at none of you.
Trap had a schmeagle out.
I never called nobody and said, you understand what I'm saying? I never called nobody and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? God. So if you do something diabolical on Facebook, I'm going to talk about it on my podcast. Now you can come and clear it up and say your version.
Wait, yeah.
Mentioned the flag. You understand what I'm saying? But she said, I want to know why not one news outlet mentioned the flag change on. Oh yeah, did you hear about the flag change online? I mean, did you hear about the flag? They're changing the flag.
They're changing a lot of stuff.
Flag?
But I mean, the reason why they don't put a lot of stuff online is because the media is controlled. A lot of the media we get here, they don't get in other countries. Like other countries get the real deal raw media. We get propaganded, paid media. That's why you're only gonna see our media what people want to put, what the higher ups want y'all to see on the media.
And
you get what I'm saying?
And talk about. You know
right. To shape your perception of
they
things.
Dictate that,
yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like you have to look outside of America news to actually get the real news of what's going on.
Who was I with the other day? I was with somebody and they was watching something. They was like, yo, why don't, and they said this. They was like, why don't we get this kind of news?
Because we get censored news.
Yeah, they don't show us killings. You see, if they showed us all the killings that happen in the world every day, everybody would be, and that's why they.
Oh, I know what it was.
You understand what I'm saying?
He was watching some national news on his computer. BBL News? BBC. I don't like it.
He said BBL News.
Okay. It's real. BBC News is real. I thought it was a joke.
No, it's BB.
Yeah, but they talk about news all over and around all over the world.
Abroad.
You know what I'm saying? But this dude was watching news on the whatever, and somebody was like, "What the hell? What station is that?" And he's like, "Oh no, this is." He said what it was. He was like, "I don't watch news here in the United States." He said, even though I'm here in the United States, I don't watch USA News. He said, this is what I watch.
I watch the news abroad.
And some of those news situations cover shit that's done happen here.
Yup.
That we don't know about, never heard about.
Yep.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Just like right now with all like these KKK groups rising and everything that they're trying to do against us, you're seeing other countries stand up for us. Like they're having rallies for us and everything, but you're not seeing that being posted on the news though.
In one of those national memorandums I was talking, kind of gets into depth when you start reading it why they but
why don't they allow us to unify?
Because they scared of the
I'm like,
power that we got when we
what's the law? I'm saying I know why. I'm saying what's the what they have a law. That's what you don't understand. They have a law that will lock you up. I want to know the law.
All right, like check
That's
this
what
out.
I want to know.
Check this out. This
They
is
have a law
no
that
no
lock you
shot
up.
at Latino people or nothing or whatever. But look at what they're allowed to do in the city. Look at Broad Street when you go down Broad Street at the end of the night. They're out there 3, 4 in the morning.
The chimney trucks.
3,000 deep.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Okay, because that goes back to their only really concern.
We go to a section of town where we're predominantly the number one race or whatever. If we came outside or went to one of these parks in the cities and we're 1,000 deep out there, you know what I'm saying? Could be playing soccer, could be playing basketball. They're going to send police over there. They're going to, you just got permits for this and that. They're going to break it up. They're going to make us disperse. That's what they do. But these motherfuckers don't come out there.
Have their trunks with their speaker boxes
all
up.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
4 o'clock in the morning, speaker box
and it's nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's nothing. We cannot do that. We can't take over Broad Street and be out there on both sides of the streets, all our cars out there without permits or whatever allows us to come together like that. You know what I'm saying? Under what circumstance? We can't do that. They won't allow it. And then even before them not allow it or whatever, like one of the reasons I said we can't do that either is because we don't have unity. You know what's gonna happen when we get together like that.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
You know what's gonna happen.
And that's our problem, bro. And I look at that and I go, damn, man, why can't we all come together without us fighting? Every time we all come together, bro,
because we got
somebody pulls a
we
gun,
got a built-in
animosity, and we finally see each other.
We got a built-in genetic gene that trickled down from the fear that was instilled in us way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Or back them times, what she was talking about earlier already was the intimidation factors. It's like, even though like I own a couple pair, but I won't buy another pair.
The Jordans.
No, the Levi's.
Oh.
You ever you see the design on Levi's?
Because I don't even buy Levi's.
It's a pair of jeans in the middle, and then it's a horse on one side and a horse on the other side, going in different directions.
Yep.
So back in the day, I forget what it's called, but to instill fear in us of them, they would tie your hands and your legs, 1-to-1 horse this way, 1-to-1 horse that way. They make the horses take off.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yep. But just like the same thing with Timberland. You know how Timberland got that tree on it?
Yeah, that tree. Yeah.
I heard that about Timberland too.
Yeah.
And not to be rude, y'all love sporting a lot of these brands. A lot of these brands don't even want us wearing them. They don't even, and they've come out and said we don't want black people
number one
wearing our
consumer,
stuff.
and they tell you this ain't for you.
And we still go and buy it, putting money in their pockets.
Yeah,
we still go.
So I mean,
I know, what was it? Versace. He said he didn't want us wearing it.
Also,
it was one of them clothes. Gucci. They said they didn't want us wearing it.
Oh damn! There was a bag too.
Yo, which
There's
bag?
I
Which
can't
group
think of it
did they say
because
they didn't
I remember
want
one
us
time
wearing?
my kid's father got me that for Christmas, and I took that bag right back.
Tory and Birch.
No, it's not. It's
Birkin.
No, I really can't think of the name right now, but it's like a popular bag.
Coach.
No, nope. I'm not gonna be able to think about. Watch me be driving off, and I'm gonna text you about it too. But I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name right now. But that was another company that said that they didn't want us. That they didn't design their stuff for us. They don't want us wearing it.
Jealousy and envy, Jumanji said. Hey, Jumanji, do you know about that company that didn't want us to wear their clothes? Was it Gucci?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It was Gucci, right?
That's what they was making all kind of noise about. All them top designers like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't want.
But where did they get their style from? Where did they get their prints from? Where did they
Yeah,
get their
'cause
ideas from?
I didn't know there was
Where you get
$10,000.
that-
And guess what?
Jeans.
They literally.
But they don't want it. It's not for
Listen,
us. But where you get
and
your
the crazy
shit from?
thing is, they'll literally try that stuff out with us first to see how popular it is.
Yeah.
Cause we set the tone for how popular something is.
That's why. What date is it? The 28th. That we're not
Yep.
supposed to buy a consumer.
Oh yeah, we wanted to talk about that
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we go. Can we talk about that? The 28th. It's a blackout day, and I want to talk about. I want to know what is that gonna accomplish?
It's gonna show
So
them how powerful
basically,
we are financially.
because our dollars run the economy.
Yeah.
Our money. So, for example, right? People don't care about what you're saying until you hit them in their pockets. Nobody cares about any ruckus you're making until it hits their pockets. So all these higher up people, rich people, companies, all that, they literally give zero about what you say until it starts showing up in their bank accounts. So that's the point of saying we're not going to shop at these places. You know what I'm saying? Especially due to this, like, you know, everybody's going crazy about the DEI stuff and all that other stuff. So, you know, and companies supporting it, companies laying off black people who've been working for years, other people of ethnicities who's been working for years because now they don't have to honor you staying
Michael
there no
Kors.
more. Yeah, there you
Michael
go.
Kors.
There you go. There you
I can't
go.
believe I
There
didn't
you
think of
go.
that.
Yes, and I knew it was
Yeah.
an M, but I'm like, what is it? But yes, yup. Got me a Michael Kors and I took that right back. I was like, nope.
That's why Ye got involved with Balenciaga or whatever the changed all that and brought what he brought over there. He got their shit now. He's selling all that shit for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, the blackout is just another way for them to just hit them in their pockets, hit them in the economy.
So do you think as blacks we should get down with that?
Yeah, because stop spending money at companies that don't care about you, that just laid you off, that don't care that you're not gonna be able to feed your family and all that other stuff. But in all honesty, one day is not enough. I don't know if y'all know, but Canada stood on business because they stopped paying rent. They stopped paying bills. They stopped paying everything.
Oh, imagine that.
Everything.
Imagine that if everybody stopped
Everything.
paying rent.
yo,
Where
listen,
you
no,
was renting
Now
and shit.
listen, the credit card debt went up, like everything went up for them because everybody was like, what they
Fuck
gonna
it.
do if we all stop?
Yep.
Yeah.
And everyone's so afraid of that thought of,
Yeah, what are you
well,
gonna
what
kick
happens
everybody
if
out?
we stop?
We gonna come
You know,
kick everybody
like,
out. I don't think they got the resources.
They
for
can't.
that.
They can't. They can't.
Yeah. Everybody don't pay your rent on the first.
Hey, yo, 1 second. No, that was real though.
I know. I'm laughing. I'm dead
He's
serious.
laughing about it.
Everybody don't pay your rent.
But in Canada,
Don't come for me to help though.
they really mounted up,
Right.
and they really. Was it 5 months? It lasted.
I don't even know, but it lasted for a minute.
It lasted 5 months. Imagine not paying no rent. They wasn't going in stores.
ain't nothing they could do.
There was nothing. I forgot what they call it when they go against the government. A coup.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It was like a coup. You know what I'm saying? They stopped paying rent. Everything stopped. And they made it through.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt, nothing. They
Yes.
made it through and they got their point across.
And they still there today. Canada's still there today. Their people is still there
And
today.
they flourished.
Like,
But imagine if we do it here, they'll kill us.
they can't kill us. What, they gonna go to everybody's home and kill them individually for not? Listen, if
That's
you
yours.
kill me, you definitely not paying
That's
no
yours.
bills. Yeah.
Alright.
If they kill us, right, they definitely not making no money.
You want water?
No.
And you guys have to remember, like, black people, we put the most money into this economy.
Mm-hmm.
Black people, y'all think y'all ain't nothing. Y'all literally put the most money into this economy.
Right there, the paper towel. It's up there on that. It's up there, somewhere up there. I forgot to tell you that motherfucker was sitting in that freezer. I was looking at it too, and I was gonna go, Chief, I don't think you should bust that shit right there. But yo, I just want to say, yo, before we go, yo, it's February 28th. It's the Blackout Day. It's a day that we all should unify, and we should all not spend no money in these establishments.
Oh, this is all ice.
And we should start somewhere. And I think that starts somewhere. You agree with me, Shanice?
Yes.
You
Yep.
agree with me, Chief?
Yes, sir, Ski.
So I think that it starts somewhere. So we should go there and we should do that. But before we go, Shanice, give us because every day at the No Longer Trap podcast during Black History
Did you
Month.
get through all her stuff? Did you get through everything?
I did. I got through my talk. I got through the main stuff.
Alright.
But I will say again, right? We'll say this one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Lions of Judah Armed Forces. Okay,
Lions of Judah.
Y'all could call. If they don't answer, please call again until they do, because somebody will respond to you, and I will give that number out again. It's 1-800-760-0789.
Who do they ask for?
You could just call them and tell them that you're looking to join the group.
All right.
That's all you gotta do.
All right,
and then a sister will end up reaching out. I don't know. I know for me it was two of the sisters that ended up reaching out. I don't know if for the guys if it's different or they just have one person who, reaches out. But they will reach out back to you. They'll basically vet you, ask you some questions, stuff like that. Then if you're down for it, they'll send all the stuff you need to your email. We get a secure group, our own secure group app and everything like that. So, and then it gets the ball rolling from there. You're in the group. We're constantly sharing information, constantly sharing meetup places and stuff like that. So it's continuous knowledge, continuous. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. And so every day during the month of February, during Black History Month.
Hey, first of all, it's every month, y'all. Every month, y'all.
Yes, it is. So we usually call somebody and have them give some inspirational words that will help us uplift us as Black people. So now I would like you. I'm not gonna call nobody. I'm gonna have you take the mic and give us some words that you think that will uplift us, that will help us in a positive form.
All right, cool.
Take the mic. The mic is yours.
You should have told me this before, because I would have wrote down something good.
This is off the top.
That's cool.
I like to call people, and I like to, understand what I'm saying, and get people off the top because, his father set the trend. You know what I'm saying? His father enlightened us about a lot of things that we wasn't enlightened about as Black people that we should have been enlightened about. You understand what I'm saying? And we hopefully that you enlighten us with something that was on a positive level and keep us.
All right. So what I will say, this is for my Black people, right? We are powerful. We are builders. We come from greatness, right? We are inspiration. We are admired. We are the cream of the crop. We are everything that they told us we couldn't be and more. Every time they try to box us in, we bounce right out that box, right? And make it our own and make it better, right? Stop letting them tell you that y'all ain't nothing, because y'all is everything. Y'all are inventors, lawyers, doctors. You know what I'm saying? Most of everything that was made here comes from you, whether you know it or not. So even though they going to try and tell you ain't nothing, they going to try to oppress you, take your strength away, you are the strongest that there is. You come from nothing but strength. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. And your possibilities are endless. Endless. Black people, y'all's possibilities are endless. Y'all got this. You guys got this. I know they want y'all to be scared. They want y'all to hover in a corner. They love when you're scared because they know the power that you actually bring to the table. All of y'all, especially our men. Especially our men.
They don't want us to.
I know they want y'all to run around here like you Lil Wayne in a music video, popping perks and doing this and that. They need you to be in that low level vibration, because when you step up out of that and you stand in all your God-given power, you're a force to be reckoned with, and they hate to see you looking and walking like the king that you actually are. Nobody made y'all to be thugs or your pants sagging or just drinking and smoking all day. No, you guys are creators. You guys are protectors. You guys are leaders.
Find your frequency.
You know what I'm saying? We're looking to you guys to lead, because again, I don't care who gets mad. I will say this consistently. Black men, y'all are the head, not the tail. You guys are the leaders. You guys are who not only your kids are supposed to follow behind, but us women should be able to look to you and follow behind you and sit back and go, nah, he got this, I'm good. And when he needs me, I'll be right there. But until then, my king is good. Y'all are kings. Y'all are kings. I know y'all running around here on a low vibrational level, but pick it up, because you're better than that.
Find your frequency.
And that's my message. I want to see y'all doing better in 2025 and beyond that.
Yes, man. Thank you, man. I want to thank you, man, for your message. That was real. It was real deep, and I want to thank you
for you young ladies
for
need
coming
to look
here.
up this.
No, please don't do that, because then they gonna be at me talking about, well,
Nah.
she did this wrong and shit. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Just be the best version of yourself.
Yeah,
be the best version of yourself.
Be inspired by her is basically what I'm
Be
trying to
inspired,
say.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because women should be inspired by you. You know what I'm saying? Your thought system, your beliefs. But it didn't take it. You didn't just get that today. Yeah, that was a work, a process. You had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations with men, and to understand us, and to come to that mind frame where you're at with us now.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. I always been smarter than my age, to be honest. That was probably some of the problems growing up with me and my moms. I was always a little bit smarter than my age. But, you know what I'm saying?
That just goes to
But
show what I
time
know.
did help me build certain things. But at the same time, I always been smarter
but
than
what
my
it is
age.
even though you're an adult now, you held on to what made you honest as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But you developed that as an adult. You'll do everything you're doing now. So basically, like I was just saying, like you found your frequency early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you found your frequency. And your frequency is one of high frequencies.
Vibrational waves that she's riding those, and you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's,
Yeah, man,
that's why I said to everybody to be inspired by.
Hey man, shout out to all the women in here that have open minds and giving men a chance, man. Because there's a lot of women that don't really give us a chance. They don't really try to open their hearts or their minds because of their trauma that they've been through. And there's a lot of men that do the same thing. We tend to close our hearts and our minds to because of past trauma. Because that's what I was. That's what I'm a victim of that.
Bond with it.
You know what I'm
Trauma
saying?
bonding.
Yeah. So like Chief said something that really stuck with me when he was saying about being comfortable. What comfortable?
No, I said we find comfort. In
You're
our
welcome,
discomfort.
Mecca.
We find comfort in our discomfort. We gotta stop doing that shit.
Yeah, I find comfort in my discomfort, and that's crazy. How I since he brought that up, I always and where I don't supposed to feel comfortable, I'm the best. But where I'm comfortable, I feel the worst. That's like, you know what I'm saying? And that's so it's a pattern of finding your peace where you don't supposed to find your peace at. I've been doing that for so many years.
Yeah, because
you
when
think
you
that's
were
right?
conditioned to do that, but that's what I'm saying. Like when I gave that jail scenario as an example, you've been home for 8 years.
Yeah.
But God forbid, if you went to jail tomorrow,
Yeah.
you're gonna snap right back in there.
Right in the snap.
You know what to do. You know what not to do. You know you gotta stand for count. You know when it's time to go eat. You know,
I know
when
I
it's
gotta
moving
maneuver
the
for
yard,
the phone.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know how you gotta deal with niggas.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I might have not brushed my teeth before I came here, but I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Now, if them doors pop and we're standing next to each other waiting for movement, and I try to talk to you and I didn't brush my teeth, what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna say something.
Or what else? We done seen niggas get
fight.
in fights.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because a nigga didn't brush
Brush
his teeth.
Or fight. I seen it. Yo, what the fuck you doing?
But it sounds ridiculous, but it's serious.
Yeah,
It's real.
serious. It's
You know what I'm
serious. It's
saying?
definitely real.
Yeah.
Definitely real. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. I want to thank you, Shanice, for showing up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Bye. I did not. Don't play like that.
Nah, she was 7. She died. She was right on time. 7 o'clock. She was there. But I needed that. It was time to build. You know what I'm saying? I needed it because especially when you told me about that group and you had to. I felt good when you had to check them bitches. Yo, hold up. You just sitting down here trying to badger men on this group. These are terrible. These are terrible trying to sit there. Some of you just putting guys on that group 3 or 4 times.
I wanted to ask or whatever. But how your books and everything doing?
Oh yes.
My book is going good. I'm about to be putting out my second one. I just basically it's in review right now. I'm having having it read right now from someone who's already been doing it. So I'm like, read that.
What about the trilogy and all of that, everything?
I know. I still gotta get to that. Listen. Because even though I got this second one coming out, like I said, I already got 2 other manuscripts that are done that will definitely.
I reached out to my folks. I let them know what was what. I think they did. I'm more than sure they ordered it from what was it on?
My website. What's it?
I don't know if it was your website. Did you say
it was?
Because
it's not.
You don't sell it nowhere else or
no.
whatever.
Nope, I sell it just on my website.
Well, I know she looked for it because she don't lie. She's a reader, and like I said, my people.
Where can we find your book at? Can you tell everybody?
No, we're not gonna.
God damn it! Damn.
Tell your website again. Tell your website again.
Yes.
All right.
Give everybody your shit. So we probably got some new people watching.
Yeah.
All right, so you can order it at ShaniceWrites.com, right? And matter of fact, if you want, y'all can always look me up on Facebook, Shanice Hall, because right under my Facebook is my link. But my website is ShaniceWrites.com. And again, y'all get ready because it's about to be long. But SHAWNIECE Writes WRITEZ.com.
So that's where you can find the book at. Go check it out, man. I need you to go and support this system, man. And it starts somewhere, man. We have to start supporting each other. I'm telling you, supporting is key because when we link up,
that's the only way we're gonna get somewhere.
Linking. Support don't gotta be $1 million, man. Support can be the littlest thing. That's why people be thinking that, I be wanting people to just keep coming to buy hoodies. No. You can buy one time, and I'm good for that.
Right.
Because if everybody I know buys one hoodie, that's good.
Let me tell you something. If they could raise millions of dollars for Kamala Harris in 48 hours, imagine how much we can help each other out. You go into a bank for a business loan, imagine how you could help out if your community came together and helped you with that. Because you know, they make it hard for us to get business loan, houses, and everything else. But if people can come together in 48 hours and raise money knowing they ain't never going to see it because it's going straight to the campaign or wherever it's going, imagine what we can do for ourselves.
C23.
That's another point of unity. Unity ain't just
Pack
about
your shit.
one thing.
Hey, Thomas, let's go. No longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption, cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places, homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Littlewith State on the map. You can visit Lil Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Know my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes, you can finish it back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, at least a peanut post, a young boy ain't breathing no more, yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out, yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Y'all niggas be good. Word.
You got another one?
I got my copy machine. I
put that in the box.
If I just hook up, I could just went just like this. Yeah, and then make the copy. But I ain't even hook it up there. I got a new copy machine right there.
Oh, yeah, see, I just bought a new copy machine, new
Yeah,
everything.
I got
Tape
clear one
recorder.
now. Shawnice, I appreciate the fact you brought up today. Yes, man. The chat said that they're happy that you came up here today. Jumanji said he appreciates the fact that you was here today.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you are
we
welcome.
need to start doing this because we need to start
Yes,
doing something.
you
on
can
that.
come once a
Picking
week
us up.
if you want. Once a week, Shawnice, you can trap. I'll be there. All you gotta do is send me a trap. What are you doing? Matter of fact, all you gotta do is let me know, trap. I'm coming on this day because you kick it. You got priority before everybody else. So you say then I go. All right, yo, I move everybody else around, but I'm flexible to your schedule in the morning. So you let me know it once a week. You let me know, yo, trap. I could be there Tuesday. I could be there Wednesday, and I'm everybody else.